never doubted that I was an artist. One of the very first memories that I have is me drawing a picture for my cookum when I was around 4 years old. Something that I've been taught is that we all have our own gifts and that we should express them freely. So for example, birds were given the gift to sing, and so they sing every morning and they just share that freely with everyone. Everyone has their own special gifts and their job is to express that. And that's something that I do with my art. That's like an expression of myself and my gift. Dance, Mitsigason, Montana Cardinal, Nia Uchi, Wabasca, Alberta. So I spoke in my Cree language, Nihiawewen. My name is Montana Cardinal, and I'm from Northern Alberta, Wabasca, Alberta. I'm also Bigstone Cree Nation. That is the nation that I am a member of. Cree people have always done beadwork, at least from my knowledge and my experience. And when I do it, I feel like I'm, sort of like keeping the tradition alive, keeping the practice alive. And it's great to see other people that are doing it as well. And there's not very many young people that are interested in beading, but it's something that I find myself interested in doing, and also a way that I can express myself, but also express my cultural identity and just sort of strengthen that. Right now I'm using silver-lined beads, silver-lined seed beads. These are kind of my, signature bead at the moment, specifically because the sun is attracted to them. They attract the sun and they're just, that's what they do. They just like explode with the sunlight. So then I decided to make ones that were like sky, mountain, forest, and then water. And this is what I came up with. This entire journey, my academic journey, the law journey, has also influenced my work. Where I come from is Northern Alberta, where one of the main economic creators or factors is the oil patch. And there's a lot of, I say now, oil propaganda that I can see. But when I was living there, I didn't really see it as prominently or in my face. And so just this past couple of months, I've created one piece that kind of comments on that. The colors that I chose to use were all of the colors that shine from, like when there's an oil slick. Where I'm from, the oil affects the economy so much that my relatives are suffering because the price of oil has gone down. And it's kind of just like a catch-22 situation, because in order for them to make money, they have to help destroy the land that they are tied to, the land that they're connected to. And it's like, for me, that's just like a heartbreaking thing. That's something that we shouldn't have to do in order to survive. But it's kind of the reality at the current moment until positive changes can be made. Part of the reason why I wanted to go into law was I was learning a lot about colonization and just the genocide and all of the horrific things that have happened to Indigenous peoples in Canada in the past. And then in my last year, I was like, well, I know a lot of these things are caused or created or facilitated by law. So if I can go into law school and change these laws, like that's a way for me to create change and to make positive change. Beadwork for me would be connected to Indigenous law by enacting and embodying the practice. It's tied to traditional practices and ceremonies and different things like that. To say law is not even the right word, because there's so much more connected to that. It's not just about trying to control or direct someone's behavior. There's a lot more connected to the land and connected to your spirit. I guess beadwork is one way that I can continue to practice my own traditional way of being.